Well, hi, and you are?
I'm Michael Baker.
And who are you with?
I'm the CEO of the United Boys and Girls Club Santa Barbara County.
What do the Boys and Girls Club do?
Well, we're in the facility right now. This facility here, packed with adults right now, but usually it's packed with kids. We usually have between about 100 and 150 kids here every day. School-age kids.
Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
Well, hi, and you are?
Felipe Garcia from Gran Vida here in Carpinteria. As you know, Gran Vida, great life, good life, and we're more than happy to represent our community here with everybody from this town. This is Jillian.
My name is Jillian Summers. I'm the Director of Life Enrichment here at Gran Vida, and it's an exciting position for me because I get to make life meaningful and worthwhile for the residents, and we create an activity calendar that has things on it that makes them feel good about who they are.
Very good. Well, I've been there and really enjoyed it. Well, hello there, and you are?
Hi, I'm Diane Meehan. I'm the owner of California Gold Ballroom Dance Studios, and Vasily Golovin is our lead instructor, who is amazing.
I know, he's good.
He's a professional national champion ballroom instructor from Russia.
And where are you in town?
We're at 4647 Carpinteria Avenue. It's near Clementine's restaurant, and we have a world-class ballroom dance studio. Floor imported from Denmark. It's a floating dance floor, Swarovski crystal chandeliers, wall sconces. We have a movie theater, and we have the top quality performances, and also we instruct anyone, all ages, all levels. It doesn't matter whether you're a newcomer, whether you're an expert, we can teach anyone to dance.
Okay. Well, hi, and you are?
I am John Fowler.
What are you winning today?
I suppose, Educator of the Year.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where do you teach?
I teach at the Carpinteria Middle School.
What do you like about teaching?
You got your feet in the mud of humanity. Yeah. And I like people, and I like seeing people learn and figure themselves out. And I love the interaction of humor and knowledge and learning. It's fun.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you, Larry.
Have you ever heard of Celine?
Hi, Larry.
What's new with you, Larry?
Well, what's new with me is the 35th annual Kids Auction in the middle of May, and I'm on the committee for the silent auction, and I'm selling golden raffle tickets. I hope that everybody comes.
I love the name. Boys and Girls Club.
Yes, it's our annual auction for the Boys and Girls Club. So it's our only fundraiser of the year.
Hey, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you.
Hi, and you are?
Hank Arianis,
Who are you with?
Carpinteria Seniors.
And you are?
Pat Arianis, Carpinteria Seniors also.
And Carlos Brands, and I'm with the Alzheimer's Caregiver Support Group of Carpinteria.
Okay, nice to see you. Nice to see you guys. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
6-7 years in Santa Barbara.
Would anybody like to be interviewed? May I start with you? How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Who are you representing today?
The Alzheimer's Association.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you are?
I'm Jackie Williams, and
Also with the
Alzheimer's and the Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
Got them both.
Okay, nice. And you?
Corey Arnold with Mission Linen Supply.
Okay, and you?
Marissa Ruales with him.
Well, hi, and you are?
Danielle Borden-Dave, owner of Spark 45.
And are you winning some award this evening?
I am. I'm winning the Small Business of the Year this evening.
So what's so special about your company?
It started from my passion of fitness, physical therapy, and just living the life I love here in this amazing town, Carpinteria.
And what do people get from being fit?
They feel better, they have fun, they get to meet new friends, and be able to enjoy the world, the beach, the Franklin Trail even in Carp.
What type of clients do you have?
I women, everyone that wants to try and make their lives better.
And how much time does it take
For me personally or for them?
for them?
Classes are just 45 minutes as well as sessions, so 3 to 4 times a week for 45 minutes. That's it.
Very good. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Larry.
And say hi to your dog for me.
I will. He's at home. He's very sad.
What's his name?
Otis.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, my name is Irma Arreola. I got the Proyecto Children. Yo soy una promotora de salud. Vengo a representar las promotoras de salud de Santa Bárbara.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. Hi.
Hi.
And who are you with?
I'm visiting angels.
What's that?
We're a home care, non-medical home care, helping adults and elderly to stay at home and be independent.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Well, hi, and you are?
I am Philip Moreno.
With who?
What'd you say?
Who are you representing?
The Alcazar Theater. And I'm involved in the theater and acting, mainly plays, but also behind the scenes as far as on the play selection committee, choosing the plays that are put on, when they're put on, who directs it, things like that. So, yeah.
And you?
Hi, I'm Arna Crittenden, and I represent the FFA Farm Boosters today. And we are here to honor a very special person. And we're so glad to be here and enjoying this whole evening. Thank you very much.
What is the FFA you do?
Oh, the FFA? Oh my gosh, we teach agriculture education and it's a pathway to employment, jobs, college, and it's a great, great program.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, hello. And you are?
Michelle Edlinger.
With what company?
I'm with Agilent Technologies.
Now you're winning the Big Business Award, right?
Yes.
What does Agilent do?
So Agilent, as a whole, is a biotech company, and we make a lot of different instruments and reagents that other biotech companies and hospitals, clinics will use. But specifically here in Carpinteria, we make products to help patients to get the right treatment for cancer.
Where are you located?
So we're located here in Carpinteria. We have a couple sites. One is on Via Real, where I work at, in the R&D building, and one on Mark Avenue is our manufacturing site.
Congratulations on winning the award.
Thank you very much.
Well, hi there, and you are?
Good evening, Larry. I'm Michael Ensign with the Holiday Inn Express in Carpinteria.
How's the Holiday Inn Express doing?
You know, we're doing very well. It was a challenging year this past year with all the things that were going on in town, but we held our own. We have a great staff, a lot of support from the community, and we're continuing to do very well.
Well, you're a great place. Keep up the good work.
Thanks so much, Larry. Have a great night.
Yeah, find out because...
Doss, is that your second child?
She is, little Kaya Rumi Aowen.
And you represent?
I represent Carpinteria, Santa Barbara, Montecito, Summerlin, and Cuyama at the County Board of Supervisors. My name's Doss Williams, and it's a pleasure to be here to celebrate volunteerism, all these great people in Carpinteria that step up and give their time and their lives and their spirit to making it a wonderful community.
Now that you have a couple of kids, does it help you represent the families here in town?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I always felt a great degree of empathy, but you learn a lot more about what families go through when you have one.
I bet. I always like seeing you bring one of your kids to an event, and they've always been very well behaved.
Well, thank you. They're not always well behaved, but more often than not. Yes, you know, it's sometimes by choice, but more often by necessity to have Yaash, my oldest, the 3-year-old. She's a little precocious and also pretty calm. Manages to integrate well in a lot of events, and she gets a lot out of it too.
What neighborhood do you live in here in Carp?
I live in the Canalino neighborhood, just close to the school and front center to the construction project.
Yeah, are you right next to the freeway?
Oh yes, oh yes. So we both will. We know it's a necessary evil, but we definitely feel both the noise and the dust and all the impacts from it too.
Okay. Well, keep up the good work, Dawes.
Thank you, Larry.
Kathy Henry, I love your outfit.
Well, thank you so much. It's from India.
Is it?
Yeah.
How did you get it? Online or?
No, I was in India.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Had it made over there.
No,
so.
I know.
We want to get started tonight. Yeah, thank you. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming to the 61st Annual Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce Awards Banquet. Please rise for invocation given by Michael Enzyme and remain standing for the flag salute led by 1980 Carpenter of the Year, Fred Lemire.
Good evening. You'll all join me with pledging our allegiance to our nation and our flag. For those of you that have served in our country's military, this is an appropriate time for you to do so if you wish by using the customary salute. The flag is on the west wall. Salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We gather tonight as a community comprised of different faiths and different belief systems. As this invocation is spoken, please bow your head or clasp your hands or raise your gaze to the heavens according to your own heart. I hope that each of you finds something within this prayer that speaks directly to you. Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you for your many blessings, great and small, from the birth of a child or a miraculous recovery from illness to the smile of a passing stranger or the hummingbird that lingers mere feet away, a gift from nature, a gift from you. Thank you also for the challenges that we all face, some that we quickly resolve on our own, some that require time and the assistance of others, and even those that seem insurmountable. The blessings serve to nourish and renew, the challenges to strengthen and make resolute. Thank you for this gathering of friends and neighbors as we celebrate the blessing of service. Service that we give and service that we receive. Service that was brought forth by many and often as we face the challenges of the past year together as a community. Tonight we honor a few of those who put the needs of others before their own, whose actions provided comfort and support in a time of need. Lord, please encourage this spirit in all of us. We will applaud the best of us and support and encourage the amazing potential of our youth. Please guide these young people in their future pursuits, as they no doubt will make us all proud and the world a better place. Help us to be open to others' ideas and beliefs, respectful of our differences, not threatened by them. May we grow in understanding of our own motives, knowing that people often act out of their own fears. Allow us to be a force for replacing fear with insight, helping us all to be patient and kind as we talk. Strength, real strength, can always find compromise. Working together, may we find a common ground, enabling us to move forward with a shared purpose. May we see what is truly important and unites us, focusing on that, to banish roadblocks of ego and fear. We all must be open to others' ideas and beliefs. Please bless tonight's meal to our bodies and our bodies to your service. In your name we pray, amen.
What a beautiful day today. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So, it was a gorgeous day, and you know what? When looking back at our event last year, the theme we had was gratitude, especially to our first responders and our local heroes. This year, we're grateful again for the extensive work done to protect our town, while we admire the green mountains we have behind us. We have a wonderful evening planned tonight. We'll be recognizing many of our local community members, educators, and students. You're also going to have a delicious meal and drinks served during your dinner. So, with that, I have a few instructions. As mentioned, the servers will actually pour during the whole evening. So if you would like a drink, a glass of wine, or beer, just simply raise your hand and they will pour for you. You can't leave a ball on the table. Now, I hope you've been admiring these beautiful raffle baskets. We've had such generous community merchants donate and members donate to our baskets tonight.
Well, hi there.
Hi.
And you are?
I'm Katie Cleek, and I'm a finalist for Junior Carpinteria of the Year.
What do you think about this?
It's so exciting. It's so beautiful here. I love it. It's a great opportunity.
And who are you here with?
I'm here with my mom, Kathy Cleek, and then my dad, Stuart Cleek.
And why are you one of the finalists?
I'm one of the finalists because I'm a senior at Carpinteria High School, and I've just enjoyed the community here, and I've just loved being kind and showing love to everyone that I see around Carpinteria.
Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And good luck this evening.
Thank you so much.
Well, hello there.
Oh my gosh, Larry, how are you?
And you are?
I'm David Powdrell. I'm the chairman of the Arts Center, the Carpinteria Arts Center, the Linda Fairley Carpinteria Arts Center. Yeah, look out.
What's going on?
It's so exciting. Larry, we're about around April 1st or right around there, we should be done. The new building, the courtyard will be done. It's going to knock your socks off. We're going to get the whole community involved with the arts in some capacity. Pick up a ukulele, try poetry, try some dance, try painting, try poetry, try photography. The Carpinteria Arts Center is going to knock your socks off. It's going to be amazing.
Hey, keep up the good work, Dave.
Thank you, Larry.
Oh, you're with Montecito Banquet Trust now.
That's it. Yep, I'm married to her, so that's working out good for me. Yep.
How's Montecito Banquet Trust doing?
Asking me? Strong to quite strong.
Well, nice to see you.
Good to see you too, Larry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were a quarterback back in the day, right?
No, Ryan was the quarterback.
Ryan Gokong?
Gokong, and he would pass it to me, and we'd make positive gains and sometimes touchdowns. And if he didn't pass it to me, he would just score a touchdown.
Okay, why didn't you throw it to me out in the stands?
If they would have had me as the quarterback, I would have, probably. Unintentional.
Nice. Well, hi, and you are?
Virginia Frauso.
And what are you up for?
Junior Carpinteria of the Year.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, what are some of the things you've been up to lately?
Just dealing with school. I'm taking a lot of AP and enrollment classes, so just at school.
And you do some extracurricular stuff?
Yes, I've been working with my club. Today our theme is Don't Stress. So we're working on de-stressing around campus and helping others.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck. If
Thank
you don't
you.
win the whole overall one, you're a winner, but you may win it.
Well, whoever wins it really deserves it. I think all three of us are great contestants.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, looks like some good food here.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, Larry, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's always good. Rincon Catering.
How's the sanitary district doing?
Oh, sanitary district's doing great. Getting ready to make purified water.
Oh, we need it.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Okay, nice to see you.
Cheers.
Okay, not too far from you guys. We'll go say hello.
Well, hi, and you are?
I
am Jason Rodriguez of the Food Liaison.
What's going on with Food Liaison?
Well, feeding people, enjoying the company of Carpinteria, and luckily, although we enjoyed feeding lots of firefighters and police officers last year, thank God we're not having to do that this year in the same capacity anyways.
Okay, well, I've enjoyed your food. Keep up the
Yes,
good work.
absolutely. Thank you, Larry.
Well, hi, and you are?
Curtis Lopez from Carpinteria. I'm with Mission Linen, but I'm retiring in a couple months. And actually, I brought my new general manager from the Santa Barbara plant, so he's going to be very in tune with Carpinteria and the fundraisers that are coming up. So he's looking forward to being part of the Carpinteria landscape.
And what bands are you in?
I'm in the Rincon's Dusty Jugs, and we'll be having fun. You know, I'm retiring, so I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but I'm getting close. I got a couple months.
Well, I see this is a VIP table. Who are you?
Hi, Larry. I'm Bob Birkenmeyer.
Who are you with?
I'm here tonight with most of the members of the Morning Rotary Club.
Okay, let's see. Hi, guys.
Hi, Larry.
And what's Rotary doing lately?
Rotary's involved in many things, Larry. Our biggest project has always been Polio Plus, so we've nearly eradicated polio in the world. Very close to having that done.
Okay.
But there's a variety of water projects we do internationally, and the Morning Club in particular has really been the administrators of the Tomal Park on Linden Avenue.
Okay.
So it's a great club.
Well,
it's not my club, but it's a great club.
And you're with the VIP next to you, Betty Brown.
That's right, Betty Brown is here.
Nice to see you, Betty. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
What did you say?
I said it's nice to be anywhere at my age. I'm 91.
Really? Wow. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful pillar of the community.
Thank you.
June, what's going on?
Well, we were just saying that Renee grows Gerberas, probably the largest Gerbera in the country.
Yeah, probably.
And they're donated tonight to the Chamber of Commerce Banquet.
Thousands of followers, so it's sometimes even better than the viewership.
Well, hi, and you are?
I'm Jane DeAnchin.
Now, I know you're a longtime Carpinterian. What were some of the highlights of being here in town?
Oh my goodness, it was just a small town and everyone knew everyone. So we had gatherings together. So what do I say?
What's different now than it was?
A lot of people I don't know. Before we knew everybody, it were interwoven families. So,
what did your husband do?
My husband worked for Calavo. So after World War II, so he was in the field department. He was in charge of the field.
Now I know you've been a music teacher in town. What else have you been doing in town?
Oh, I volunteer for various things, the museum and
the Carpinteria Valley Museum of History.
Yes, I find that very important. I think people should take advantage of it.
Oh, it's a wonderful place.
It is that, yeah.
Okay.
And then I had worked with school children and PTA. It was like brownies at one time, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay, well, you're a wonderful woman, Jane. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much. And I want everybody to remember the old, the track, because Martha and I go to NASCAR. Martha Hickey and I go to NASCAR. And we have the track down off the beach.
You mean the Thunder Bowl?
The Thunder Bowl, which was great, yeah. So anyway, that's varied history.
The Thunder Bowl is where the bluffs, the far eastern bluffs is now, right?
I believe so, yes. Yes, down toward the Rincon.
What did they do at Thunder Bowl?
They raced. They raced jalopies and people from probably tri-counties. It was fun.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, and that's carried over. Martha and I still go down to NASCAR, so.
Okay. Oh, Martha Hickey?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Thank you. Nice to see you, James.
Nice to talk to you.
Well, hi, and you are?
Wade Nomura, Mayor of Carpinteria.
What's going on, Wade?
Not too much. You caught me while I'm eating, which I appreciate, but thank you very much for that. We just finished up our planning meeting today and had pretty good event. Had about 60 people show up, so it's been very nice. It's good to see activity within the city. It's good to see ownership of our community as we move forward.
Nice to see you, Wade.
Great seeing you too. Thank you.
Nice to see you, Mayor. Wow, looks good. Rincon Catering, huh?
It is, it is.
Food items we've had year in and year out, and we thought we'd just change it up because Rincon Beach Catering does not disappoint us. They do some wonderful stuff, so we want to appreciate them and thank them for that wonderful food. And since we are now going to be doing some acknowledgements, I have to tell you that this event would not be possible without the support and generosity of our sponsors. And our title sponsor is Montecito Bank and Trust, and they're right there. Our gold sponsors tonight are Brownstein, Hyatt, Faber, and Schreck. There they are. The City of Carpinteria, where are you? I know they're over there. We have Greenleaf Landscapes and Tar Pits Gardening. There they are over there. Hickey Brothers Land Company. I know you're out there somewhere. Where are you? Yes. Latitude 34 Technologies. Meister and Nunes. And unfortunately, our own Shelley Nunes is out ill, so she won't be able to be here tonight. We also have Rabobank, who's also one of our sponsors. And last but not least, the Carpinteria Boys and Girls Club. Dawn and our silver sponsors tonight are Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Michael Ensign and his crew, Jack's Famous Bagels, Bistro and Bagels, Southern California Edison, and E.J. Harrison and Sons. So we thank them all. And we have community sponsors as well, and that is Berkamar and Sugiyama Dennis. That would be our very own Bob tonight. Chevron, Hazelwood Transfer and Storage, the Toads Group, Grand Vita Senior Living and Memory Care, Santa Barbara City College Foundation, Carp Growers, Island Brewing Company, Nimmer Pictures, which our very own Larry Nimmer, and Mission Linen. In addition, we would like to also thank those businesses and individuals who donated to the Junior Carpinterian Scholarship Fund. Thank you for your generosity. Special thanks also to our hospitality sponsor, Mark and Carol Borowitz, and their staff at Rincon Events and Zoo Catering. Not only did they create our beautiful transformation of the gym, they also provided the delicious dinner tonight. Mark and Carol and their staff never disappoint, and we appreciate their generous sponsorship over the last 17 years. We'd also like to thank, we had a couple of our Lions members serving today with the Rincon staff out there tonight at the bar, and we want to thank them for that. We also have a special thanks to Paul and Cheryl Wright for donating the Great Island Brew beer. And the wine tonight was a donation by a lot of people in this room, and for that we're thankful. It's very good wine, thank you very much. The flowers tonight for our beautiful centerpieces were courtesy of Floor Abundance, Hilltop Flowers, Myriad Flowers, and Ocean Breeze International. And I know that would be Renee, June, and my dad and my mom. And in fact, my mom is the one who created those beautiful centerpieces, Vera Welty. So thank you, Mom. And I want to point out that our plants that we always get, and he's so generous with his letting us borrow them, is Nacho at Island View Nursery. You gotta go there, he's got great plants, so go see him. And the bouquets you're gonna see tonight given to our award winners are courtesy of Moby's, and they're beautiful. You can just wait and see them. Now, you're gonna have a PowerPoint today that Bob Berkemeyer created for us again. And the very last but not least thank you we want to give tonight is to Don Hall. And he is the unit manager, CEO, whatever you want to call him, of the Boys and Girls Club Carpinteria. Where are you, Don? Need you to stand up. There he is. So, he has been so generous. This is his first time with us, letting us take over the club for 2 days, and he's been super, super gracious about it. And I did promise him a little PSA. He is going to be holding his annual auction called Diamonds and Denim on May 18th. Right, Don? All right, there you go. So that's my give back to you. So there are many thanks to the people who've worked so hard to make this evening possible. The Committee Awards Banquet Committee is a small crew, but a very efficient team. And I'd like for the members to stand up. You can hold your applause. It'll just take a second because there's just so few of us left now. But we have Terry Hickey Banks. We have Mark and Carol Borowitz, Marianne Colson. Where are you? Donna Lemire, Shelley Nunes is out sick, and Joyce, and me. And so there you got it. That's us. But I gotta tell you, there are so many people behind the scenes that help do this. So we want to just say thank you, because this night would not be possible without you. So with that, I am going to call up Caroline Alcaron. She is going to, she's our outgoing chamber chair, who's going to be making presentations for the large and small business for 2018. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So I want to start with, we are very excited and pleased to present the Chamber's 2018 Small Business of the Year Award to Danielle Bordenave of Spark 45 Fitness and Physical Therapy. Please make your way over. Danielle Bordenave moved to Carpinteria from Chicago 4 years ago with 10 years of experience as a physical therapist and with certification in the Lagree method of fitness training. Once she decided this was to be her new home, she went out on a limb, trusting in her own vision, and purchased 10 Lagree Megaformers. The Carpinteria Spark 45 has been in operation for over 2 years, during which Danielle has leased and remodeled her locations at Lavender Court, providing space for both fitness and physical therapy. She is the sole proprietor who has become involved with our community through personal contacts and her significant social media presence. Physical therapy and fitness training are both invaluable assets to any community. Danielle's supportive but strong personality is just the right mix to get patients and clients on the road to improved health. In addition, after the Thomas Fire and subsequent mudslides, she hosted meditation workshops at her facility to help allay the stress many were feeling at the time. When you attend classes at Spark 45, you're not only going into the room to exercise, but you are also making connections and building relationships with fellow Carpinterians. The Carpinteria Valley of Chamber of Commerce is proud to recognize Danielle Bordenave and Spark 45 as its 2018 Small Business of the Year. Talk about what's going on.
Thank you so much. She said many things I was going to say in my little talk that I prepared. So, first I wanted to say thank you so much. It's an honor to be here tonight. I know many of you on many different levels, from friendships and clients, as well as just meeting you at the brewery, or if you've seen me walking around with my sweet little puppy. He's not little, his name's Otis, the Labradoodle. But a little bit more about me. About 6 years ago, I came here to Carpinteria because my brother was renting a vacation place. He had a free bed, and I needed to save some money when I was visiting. The first sunset I watched, I was sold, and I knew I wanted to move here. I had no idea what that looked like or how I was going to do it. But a little over 4 years ago, I decided to quit my job in Chicago, sell my condo, and get in my car and leave winter Chicago behind. And so my job when I first got here was literally walking around Carpinteria, the beach. I don't think my first 3 months I left Carp. I just stayed here. I had no interest in leaving. And I was gonna open a business, my first plan. And I started looking at insurances and billing, and I thought, no way. So I didn't do it. I went and worked somewhere else, and after about 3 months, I thought, nope, this isn't for me. I'm gonna deal with all the hassle of the insurance, because I want to open somewhere in Carp. I was driving to Santa Barbara every day for work, and I didn't want to do that. So I opened Spark 45. One of my clients told me, you have to explain Spark 45 in the name, because nobody gets what it is. Well, first, 45 minutes. That's all it takes. You come in, work out, 45 minutes. You're done. Physical therapy, 45 minutes. The Spark part, I wanted a word that worked for both fitness and physical therapy. And I was inspired by a studio in Colorado called Fierce 45. And no one for physical therapy is going to come in for Fierce 45 because they're going to think I'm really mean, and I am kind of mean. So I came up with Thrive, and everyone said, Thrive 45, it sounds like only people over 45 will come see you. No. So my friend said, you need something that's a little more sparkly than Thrive. And I said, what about Spark 45? And that's how I came up with the name Spark 45. So it's been 3 years, and she shared all about how we've expanded, we've grown, we've had bumps along the way. I've expanded from myself to now having 8 instructors. 2 of them are here tonight. Wave, you 2 down there, Brian and Leah. Thank you guys for coming. And another physical therapist along with myself. So last year we saw over 8,000 clients combined at Spark 45. We're looking forward to expanding this year, and I want to just thank a few people in the room. My clients, many of those nominated me for this award tonight. You know who you are, and you know I appreciate you. My parents who came from Las Vegas and that have supported me since I can remember. And then the chamber, Joyce, the city, and everyone that's become a friend of mine in Carpinteria. And last but not least, my fearless leader, my loyal companion, who was here very briefly, but I did not bring Otis with me tonight. Otis, my adoring Labradoodle. And you'll see us around town. Thank you so much. Let's have a great evening.
Thank you, Danielle. I'm so excited for her being a small business owner. And I am a dog lover myself, so I love seeing her walking her dog around town. Otis is adorable and very well behaved. Now I would like to move on to our large business. The Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce is proud to recognize Agilent Technologies as its large business of the year. If I can please have Michelle, Bethany, and Russ, all representing Agilent, to come up on stage. Agilent, which acquired DACO in 2012, manufactures biochemicals that help to give doctors a head start in the fight against cancer and other diseases. These products help pathology laboratories deliver fast, accurate information to doctors, hospitals, and medical professionals, enabling them to make more accurate diagnoses. Agilent has been ranked as one of the top 100 most effectively run U.S. companies in areas of customer satisfaction, employee engagement and development, innovation, social responsibility, and financial strength. The company is committed to sustainability in its products, operational practices, and support of employee teams. It has programs available that give employees paid time off to volunteer at organizations that align with Agilent values. The company and its employees contribute generously to the American Cancer Society, and they also partner with the Cancer Society to provide free resources to cancer patients. Agilent continues to distinguish itself as a company with the utmost integrity and dedication in the fight against cancer. It is truly a model community partner. Congratulations to employees and management of Agilent Technologies.
Good evening, everyone. So we would like to thank the Carpinteria Chamber of Commerce for this award. Agilent is very honored and grateful for the recognition. We would also like to thank the Carpinteria community, in which we have been fortunate enough to have our site located. So those of us accepting this award have been volunteering at local elementary schools, doing science experiments with students. We're very excited when we hear students refer to science as cool, and hope to reach out to more students, especially those who may not have otherwise been interested in science. And we have heard that quote before, that, wow, this is so cool. Didn't make that up. We would like to thank the Carpinteria School District, Partners in Education, and Canalino and Aliso Elementary Schools for letting us explore the science behind water filtration, cleaning of oil spills, and Newton's rocket cars with their students. We would also like to thank the local American Cancer Society for all of the work that they do to help cancer patients and for putting on the annual Relay for Life event. We look forward to continue working more with the community and fighting cancer here in Carpinteria. Thank you.
It's amazing the businesses that we have here in Carpinteria and the differences that they are making and the lives that they are touching worldwide. So thank you again, Agilent. So what I would like to do right now is to introduce Joyce Donaldson, our CEO of the Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce, who is going to make some more presentations.
Well, welcome everyone. Thanks so much for coming out on this beautiful Carpinteria evening. And I don't say that lightly. It is beautiful out there, and you're all shining stars in here as these twinkle lights are coming in my eyes. I just see you all twinkling out there. So thank you so much for being my star. I just want to say we have had such an amazing year this past year, even though we've had those ups and downs at the beginning of the year. The chamber itself did some amazing things with a budget of about $250,000, which is a very low budget for a small nonprofit, especially for a chamber. We were able to accomplish so many great things, about 85 events and different types of meetings that we had. I'm really proud of that. Our website got off the ground and is really receiving about 85 hits on the community calendar each day, so I'm super excited about that. And you can find all these stats in your program, printed by Rockwell Printing, by the way. So take it. It's kind of like a yearbook of the Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce. So have a look at it, and in there you'll see the chamber by the numbers. There's just a few things that I want to mention that I thought might be of particular interest. We did receive 34 new members this year, many of you who were out there, so thank you very much for coming out to our signature event this year. We did, with the city leadership team and the chamber leadership team, we went out and visited 52 businesses, and we're really excited that actually on Valentine's Day this year, we're going to go out and visit 100 and wish them Valentine's Day and show the love for our businesses on Valentine's Day. So I'm super excited about that. But really we did walk and we took surveys of over 52 downtown businesses last year just to find out how they were doing post-recovery, disaster recovery. We also held 13 networking mixers. As you all know, we hold those monthly networking mixers. We distributed over 4,000 maps and over 10,000 chamber guides. So look for the new chamber guide to be out in the early spring because we are pretty much out of last year's. we had 90,183 hits on our website. So if you are a member out there and you haven't updated your listing within our website, please do so, because people are out there looking for your business, and we want to make sure that your business is kind of top and center. My points of pride that I came up with this year, I'm just going to read it because I want to make sure that I gather it all and present it to you correctly. But with the astonishing leadership of our Carpinteria Valley Chamber leadership team, we were able to accomplish a multitude of extraordinary achievements in 2018, especially given the challenges we had. Perhaps the most rewarding and impactful achievement were all the partnerships that we developed throughout Santa Barbara and Ventura counties. We collaborated, depended on each other, encouraged, supported each other during the Santa Barbara mud flow and the post-disaster relief efforts. So throughout the 805 region, with efforts with the Women's Economic Venture, the city, the SCORE, we did a lot of trainings. We were able to give out $450,000 of grant money to small businesses. Many of you probably heard about that. We actually did the announcement right here at the Carpinteria Community Garden, which was really exciting. But that was a big effort, and we continue to launch the Shop Local, Live Here, Shop Local. So if you see those stickers out front on your way out, be sure to grab one and put it in your window. And we are going to be releasing a big video that was shot throughout the 805 area with the collaboration with the Women's Economic Ventures. Big deal. Katy Perry song, it's going to go viral. I have some really, like Ellen and Oprah, Katy Perry, they've all agreed to retweet it. So we're just trying to make sure people know that we're still here and open for business. So with that, I just want to thank you for coming. I do have a couple presentations to give now, but that's the end of my year-end review. But please do take a look at it, because you'll be pretty impressed for a budget of, a small budget and everything that we do. Also, I do want to thank our committee once again. Amazing committee, amazing leadership team, and so many great collaborative partners here in Carpinteria, and I'm very thankful, so with much gratitude. Next, I'm going to present a couple of awards. So first off, I'm going to bring up Julie Spear, our Ambassador of the Year. Come on up, Julie, surprise! So Julie doesn't know that. Surprise, Julie. So Julie, she actually got over 300 points this year. I decided to do a point system to really hold my ambassadors accountable. You do not want to work for me, trust me. So they got points for every single thing they did, for every social media post, for every small business blog, and Julie just consistently rose to the top. So congratulations, Julie. Julie is from Kelly Services, and please say a few words.
This is quite a surprise. I actually came up this evening, brought my husband Mark. I'm not from this area, however, I came up to Santa Barbara to go to school. And with that, my heart fell in love. But I've been away for a while, but my company, Kelly Services, is in Santa Barbara County as well as Ventura County. And I always tell Joyce, I said, this is where my heart is. And this is where I hope to retire. But in the meantime, I am very much supported by Joyce. I highly respect what you do for me. And every time I come up here, I always feel so welcome. It's such a beautiful, small town community with lots of life and love. And it's exactly where I want to be. And I'm honored to be a co-chair ambassador for next year. So thank you.
Congratulations, Julie. When you talk to Julie, you'll know exactly why. She just exudes enthusiasm and happiness, so thank you. I would like to announce that our Volunteer of the Year is ill tonight, Shelley Nunes from Meister and Noon. She's also our incoming chairwoman. And as you know, there's some nasty things going around. We have several people that are out tonight. Shelley would be here if she literally wasn't flat on her back. But just to give you an idea about what Shelley Nunes from Meister and Nunes does for the Chamber, she is not only my incoming chair, but I've been here 3.5 years and she's been our CFO. She's been amazing. So every month, we meet and go through the financials. She gives the board report at each meeting. She really keeps our books super straight, which I'm so proud of. In addition to that, Shelley gives me a lot of moral support and just support for everything. For example, we were out shopping for the raffle baskets on Tuesday night and then went to have a quick dinner. And then all of a sudden on Wednesday she was sick and she's so regretful that she isn't going to be here. But I figured out how much Shelley saved the chamber. She is a CPA and CPA's rates are quite high and she puts in a lot of hours and I figured it out to be about $40,000 a year in services that she gives us. And that's all, and she does it all really happily as well. So let's give Shelley, in spirit, a big round of applause. So we were supposed to pass the gavel because Caroline will be going out, but I would just like to go ahead and present her with her gavel plaque. Caroline has been an amazing leader in 2018. We've had, like I said, we had a lot of different things going on. We all just really had to be flexible this last year, and I think that's what's so great about our board. We kind of go with the flow. We have structure, but yet we let the hills and the valleys kind of go where they may. And with Caroline's leadership this year, it has been this extraordinary year that I'm so proud of. So Caroline, with that, I'm gonna get your plaque. I'm sure this won't be the last gavel that she will be pounding, but congratulations, Caroline. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. It has definitely been an honor and a privilege to serve on the board this last year. I followed in the footsteps of many great board members before me, Chairman. So I'm grateful to be part of that. And I'm going to see if this gavel will work at home. I don't think it will, as well as it worked in the board meetings. But I do think Shelley is an excellent person who's going to lead the board this year phenomenally. She is a very hardworking person, and I know that she was sad about not being able to come, but it was better for all of us that she not come, trust me. But I am honored to be able to present in her place. So, I did want to acknowledge some of our outgoing board members, which I'm not sure if they're here. I don't think so, but Anthony Castillo, Doug Madley, and Anita Rodriguez. So they're our outgoing board. But I do want to introduce our 2019 board members. And if they are in attendance, please stand. Please hold your applause until they are all introduced. I know they're all amazing, but wait until they're all introduced. So let's start. I will be on the board again, thankfully. Brian Falk, Terry Hickey-Banks, Karen Graff, Roland Rotz, Joseph Cambray, Dave Derflinger, Michael Ensign, Leo Fortunato, Clyde Freeman, Doralee Jacobson, Curtis Lopez, Kathy Ornelas, Monica Solorzano, Paul Wright. Round of applause for everyone. Forward to being part of the board for this coming year. Now I'd like to also introduce our chamber ambassadors. If they are in attendance, please stand as well. Please hold your applause until they are all introduced. They are an amazing group who work hard behind the scenes as well. Julie Spear, Debbie Kuhn, Viviana Ramirez, Sandy Evans, Brian Kling, Hal Price, Carol Nichols, Terry Simber, and Jackie Williams. You guys work very hard. And now, if you will all pull out your raffle tickets. We have an exciting time. Karen's gonna do the raffle.
Introducing the Merit Award winners, and that's what's going to happen now. So thank you and enjoy, and congratulations to everyone so far.
Thank you, Karen. This Merit Award portion of our program is a favorite with many of you, quite possibly the main reason that you are here tonight. It's your opportunity to honor someone who has made a contribution to your organization, and we certainly congratulate all of you who will be honored tonight. Right now, Curtis and I are doing the spotlight, but as we make the presentations, don't look at us. Just listen, and the spotlight will shine on the person who is being presented. Our talented technicians will take care of all of that. So at that time, each person at the table will tell you a little bit about their organization and why they have chosen the person that they are honoring this evening. And Curtis is going to start us off.
All right. They have the American Heart Association. Monty Merriman, Executive Director of the American Heart Association, presents their 2018 Merit Award to Justin Hager. Where are you? Can I come back to you?
Michael Lazaro is here tonight to present the California Avocado Festival Merit Award to John Palminteri. John is a familiar face to all of us, and he continues to be extremely generous with his time and talents with many community endeavors. He is being recognized tonight for his incredible efforts in the annual Avocado Festival's guacamole contest. His enthusiasm and leadership over the past 15 years has brought this premier event to new heights. From attending all planning sessions to managing the event, John is truly appreciated for his dedication to this and all other volunteerism in Carpinteria. Congratulations to John.
Justin, are we sitting comfortably? The American Heart Association. Monty Merriman, Executive Director of the American Heart Association, presents the 2018 Merit Award to Justin Hager. Dr. Justin has played an integral part in CPR implementation in the local schools and youth groups. She has trained over 175 students in hand-only CPR. Immediate CPR after cardiac arrest can double or even triple a person's chances of survival. Because of her dedication and collaboration with the American Heart Association, Justin has made a direct impact on many in our community. Congratulations, Justin. Carpinteria Alzheimer's Caregivers Group, Support Group. Roberta Linton is pleased to present the 2018 Merit Award to Jackie Williams. While holding a job, Jackie was able to care for her husband Glenn for 8 years as they battled this progressive disease. In the final years, Glenn also suffered from broken hips, which further complicated his condition and made Jackie's task even more difficult. Jackie and their children were there to care and share in the long goodbye. Jackie continues to help new members by sharing her experiences. Our thanks to Jackie Williams.
Sally Galati, Vice Chair of Carpinteria Beautiful, presents this Merit Award to Brian Moots. Brian is one of Carpinteria's unsung heroes. For over 18 years, he has been cleaning up graffiti all around Carpinteria. He also picks up roadside litter in the Adopt a Spot program. Brian worked hand in hand with Murals Chairman Foster Markoff in bringing John Woolbrandt's 2 beautiful murals to fruition. Brian is definitely the embodiment of the Carpinteria Beautiful motto, which is to keep Carpinteria clean, green, and beautiful. Our congratulations to Brian Lewis.
The Carpinteria Children's Project. Board member Marisol Rojan is pleased to present their award to the Carpinteria Promoteros de Salud, a group of Spanish-speaking volunteers focused on improving Carpinteria's health and well-being. Following the Thomas Fire and subsequent mudslide disaster, this hard-working group planned emergency food distribution. They spent many days collecting, sorting, and handing out food and other products to the needy of the Carpinteria Children's Project. Their emergency response and restoration efforts were invaluable. The Carpinteria Children's Project is grateful for the many hours given to help make families healthy and strong.
Board President Casey Balch presents their 2018 Merit Award to Jessica Isaac. Jessica is an enthusiastic contributor to everything Carpinteria Education Foundation does. This year, she was instrumental in securing funding to bring art instruction back to the Carpinteria Public Schools. She is co-chair of the Orchard to Ocean Run and currently serves as board vice president. The Carpinteria Education Foundation sincerely appreciates Jessica's dedication. Congratulations, Jessica.
The Carpinteria High School Boosters Club. President of the Carpinteria High School Boosters Club, Ryan Reed, presents their 2018 Merit Award to Henry Gonzalez. Henry is a Carpinteria native who is dedicated to his adult life to the development and building character among the young men and women through athletics. A Hall of Fame athlete during his own CHS career, Henry set national records as a quarterback and also excelled in basketball and baseball. Henry retired this year, leaving a huge hole in the Carpinteria High School and the Booster Club. It might be noted, the presenter of this award, Ryan Reed, played for Coach Henry Gonzalez when he was at Carpinteria High. Congratulations.
Is pleased to present the Farm Boosters Merit Award to Carpinteria High School Principal Gerardo Cornejo. Mr. Cornejo has gone above and beyond his role as principal in his efforts to save the farm program at Carpinteria High School. As the program advisor, drives students to leadership competitions and fairs, created a pumpkin patch for the elementary students, all while personally connecting with students. He continues to be a role model for all students by leading them to become independent thinkers and allowing them to become emotionally strong. He instills hope in Carpinteria students. Congratulations, Mr. Cornejo.
Carpinteria Lions Club. Lion President Neil Bartlett presents the Carpinteria Lions Club's 2018 Merit Award to Lion Doug Treelor. There is an exemplary effort in the Lions annual youth screening program. In November, 12 Lions along with 6 spouses donated 130 hours. 130 hours to vision screening the Carpinteria Unified School District students. The children ranged in age from 3 to 18. These volunteers, under the direction of Lion Doug, tested the vision of 761 students, ultimately making recommendations for those needing further testing or treatment from an eye specialist. Thank you, Lion Doug, for your dedication to this Lions project.
President Hank Arianes presents the 2018 Merit Award for Carpinteria Senior Citizens to John Gonzalez. John has served the Carpinteria Seniors as chairperson for arranging monthly member trips for the past 2 years. A very time-consuming job. He is married to his wife, Aurora, who is with him tonight. John previously served in the Peace Corps and the United States military, thank you very much, and is now retired from his career at Bank of America. John and Aurora enjoy traveling and serving the Carpinteria Seniors Organization, and we thank you. Thank you, John.
Carpinteria Masonic Lodge Master Alberman Imalo. Okay. Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce.
Over there.
We'll take a brief moment here to consult. They present their 2018 Merit Award to Jeff Morehouse. Jeff was very active in the Montecito and Santa Barbara flood disaster of 2018. At his own time and expense, Jeff flew medical patients and others needing transportation where no public transportation was available. Jeff is also a volunteer pilot for the Angels Flight West, Santa Barbara Aeromedico, and the Flying Samaritans. These are all organizations providing free air travel for medical and individual needs. Though Jeff isn't here, we honor Jeff Morehouse and congratulate him.
Past Carpinteria of the Year Merit Party presents their 2018 Merit Award to Jamie Cohen. Jamie is a bubbly, energetic brewer, teacher, artist, and consummate community volunteer. She has been a longtime supporter and could very well be the poster girl for the Women's Club mission to promote the arts, education, community action, and philanthropy. She has delivered perfectly executed popular art workshops to Women's Club members several years running. She has actively participated in the Adopt a Family holiday program for many years and took on a leadership role last year. This year, she is the little engine behind the Adopt a Family program. Janie and her husband Tim were terrific contributors to the 2017 Cocktails for a Cause fundraiser, which helped a local artist who lost most of his life's work in the Thomas Fire. Janie is using her retirement to serve her community and is one of Carpinteria's biggest and brightest treasures. Many thanks to Janie.
The Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce. Representing the Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce are Joyce Thompson and Catherine Ellis. The Chamber's 2018 Merit Award is presented to Terry Simbra. Terry's communication skills have enhanced the Chamber of Commerce Center by reducing the clutter. Her tireless effort has been focused on organizing desk drawers, filing cabinets, and storage rooms. She has made the Chamber a cleaner and greener place to work. She greets visitors and distributes Carpinteria swag bags, maps, and two guys. Terry also acts as a chamber ambassador, sharing events on social media and helping promote business within Carpinteria. The chamber appreciates Terry's hard work and dedication. Congratulations.
Board President of Girls Incorporated, Teresa Huerta, will present the 2018 Merit Award to Lori Pierce. Lori chaired the Girls Inc. annual Evening in Bloom this year, bringing a fresh approach to the event, while keeping it a significant fundraiser for Girls Incorporated. She has been a dedicated board member for many years, serving as Finance Committee Chair and Board Chair, and is always willing to help with both long and short-term projects. Lori is the kind of volunteer an organization needs. She is dedicated, knowledgeable, and passionate about the mission of Girls Incorporated, always promoting strong, smart, and bold girls. Thank you, Lori, for your many years of service.
The city of Carpinteria. Mayor and past Carpinteria of the Year, Wade Demora presents City's 2018 Merit Award to Brad and Barbara Smith. When the Smiths turned their Carpinteria vacation cottage into their permanent retirement home, they explored the many volunteer activities available in Carpinteria. They joined the host program, Friends of the Library, Carpinteria Beautiful, working the annual Home and Garden Tour, and participating in Avo Fest. Their volunteerism has definitely made an impact on our community. Brad says he has 10 times more friends in Carpinteria than living for over 40 years in Burbank. He's fun on a chamber tour too. Barbara says when she retires, and when she retired and lives in paradise, why not volunteer? Congratulations to you.
Rotary Club of Carpinteria Morning Club President Renee Van Kirk presents their 2018 Merit Award to Rick Joy. I see that Rick doesn't look like he's here Rick has been a member of the club for 16 years, during which time he has proven to be a true Rotarian. He assists with projects such as casino nights, Tomo Interpretive Park Play, area cleanup, setting up for Avocado Festival, and hosting meetings. He also contributes time to the annual Carpinteria Calendar Project. So we thank Rick for all he does for the Carpinteria Morning Rotary Club. And I'm sure that
Health of Carpinteria. Executive Director of Health, Judy Goodbye, presents the 2018 Merit Award to Trudy Olmstead. Trudy has been volunteering for health for 18 years, dedicating every Thursday to drive non-driving Carpinterians in Santa Barbara for the medical appointments and social services. She is a longtime member of Health's board and currently serves as secretary. Trudy is active in her church and community, living the belief that it is greater to give than to receive. Along with her husband Rick, her greatest accomplishments are 7 children and 22 grandchildren.
Oh my God.
she does the Franklin Trail just like that. Board President presents their 2018 Merit Award to Philip Morris. Decades as an actor, set builder, lighting technician, backstage crew, and of course serving concessions. He has a strong voice as a member of the theater committee. We last saw him as Mr. Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, which impressed us all. He never hesitates to pitch in cleaning up and repairing the theater. Philip is a fine man, and we thank him and congratulate him for his award.
The Rotary Club of Carpinteria, noon. Current president of the Carpinteria Rotary Club, Lynn Graff, presents their 2018 Merit Award to Craig Murray. Craig is the past president and currently serves as secretary of the club. He is responsible for the meeting agendas, managing attendance, reports, and keeping minutes of the meetings. He has a can-do attitude, assisting with many club projects. Craig traveled to Mexico to work on the Clean Water Project and is currently helping with a global grant for another clean water project in Mexico. In his non-Rotary time, Craig manages the Carpinteria Sanitary District, which has exciting recycled water projects in the works. Congratulations, Craig. Thank you.
The United Boys and Girls Club of Santa Barbara County, Carpinteria Club Director Don Hall, will present the 2018 Merit Award to Ben Scott. Ben grew up playing sports at the Carpinteria Boys and Girls Club and has continued his involvement in his adult life. He is an active volunteer coach for the club's basketball program and has worked hard to get other parents involved. He also serves on the club's community council, which supports the mission and fundraising efforts of the Carpinteria unit. Ben and his family have lived in Carpinteria for the past 10 years, just down the street from his parents' home. Congratulations and thank you to Ben Scott.
The Linda Fairley Carpinteria Arts Center. Board member Linda Fairley is pleased to present their 2018 Merit Award to Norm Arnold. Norm has been an incredible volunteer for over 12 years. He has been board co-chair and is chair of the Human Resources and Site Committee. Norm is currently the Site Development Officer during our exciting construction project for the new gallery and studio. He spends countless hours almost every day on the site helping to manage the project. His ongoing efforts and positive, encouraging attitude have been invaluable. Our heartiest congratulations to Norm. Thank you.
It's now my true pleasure to introduce to you Diana Rigby, Superintendent of the Carpinteria Unified School District, who will make the presentations for the educators of the year. You can look to the stage.
Thank you, Terry. And thank all of you for supporting our wonderful schools. We really appreciate you. Tonight, it's my distinct honor to recognize the two educators of the year, John Fowler from Carpinteria Middle School and Ryan Francisco from Aliso School. Each year, we're pleased to present these two educator awards, one to an elementary teacher and one to a secondary teacher. And in addition to this wonderful award, each teacher is given $600 for extra classroom spending. We all know that that's a welcome gift. I'd like to tell you a little bit about Ryan. Ryan is in his 4th year of teaching 5th grade at Aliso School, and he's also finishing up his master's degree in instructional technology. His first job was working as an assistant at an after-school childcare program, and he began pursuing a degree in architecture in Arizona, and then he quickly realized that he meant to be a teacher. He most enjoys being able to help students develop a sense of confidence in themselves and also motivating them for their own successes. Besides classroom teaching, Ryan is involved in several leadership programs in Carpinteria and Santa Barbara County. To be a great teacher, You have to have many skills and talents, the compassion and ability to develop strong connections with students, and the understanding of how to set high expectations and the talent to inspire students. And you also must have a passion for teaching, and Ryan certainly has that. Please join me in congratulating Ryan Francisco. Now I'd like to share some information about John. John is dedicated to learning how to help students navigate those tumultuous years of middle school. Yes, teaching 8th grade American Studies, as well as directing ASB at Carpinteria Middle School is a challenging job and one that John is certainly passionate about. He engages all his students in the classroom, empowering them to think critically. He has spent many hours updating his curriculum, so he challenges these young minds. Prior to joining the middle school, John taught both American and global studies at an international school. He creates classroom environments where all the students are caring and engaged. He also works individually with each student and any student who needs direction and support. John strives to help students build social emotion competencies necessary for building their healthy relationships and lifelong learning. Congratulations, John. Now please join me in welcoming Katie Cohen, 2004 Junior Carpinteria of the Year, who will present the Junior Carpinterian finalists for the year. Katie?
Hi, this is so exciting. Thank you so much for having me. I am so happy to be here to present the finalists for the 2018 Junior Carpinterian of the Year. I just want to say collectively, we're all so proud of all 3 young ladies, and we're so proud to have you from our community. And as you go out to college and start talking about this tiny little town you're from called Carpinteria, we just wish you the best of luck. We're really proud of you. So when I graduated high school, after I won 2004 Junior Carpinterian of the Year, I moved to Boston, where I stayed for college, and then I stayed for almost a decade after that, until finally, 6 months ago, I moved back to Carpinteria. It's so exciting. It's really, really good to be back and be part of the community again. So thank you so much for having me. I'm especially pleased to be given the opportunity to present the 3 Junior Carpinterian of the Year finalists to you. All 3 are Carpinteria High School seniors. The finalists are, I'm going to say your names, and then if you ladies will join me on stage, please. Catherine Cleek, Virginia Frausto, and Amy Perez. I'll read as you're walking up. Each year, high school seniors who reside in Carpinteria are given the opportunity to compete for this prestigious recognition. Following a rigorous written and oral interview process, 3 are chosen as Junior Carpinterian of the Year finalists. Scholarship funds are raised from both the business and private sector. As always, we say thank you to those who contribute to this very worthwhile endeavor. Of course, all 3 of tonight's finalists are winners, but the one chosen as the 2018 Junior Carpinterian will receive a $4,000 scholarship, and each of the other finalists will receive a $1,500 scholarship. More exciting news! More exciting, an anonymous donor is going to give each finalist an additional $1,000 this year. And more, the donor is offering a challenge grant for the coming year. All donations received by March 31st for $100 or less will be matched dollar for dollar up to $5,000. This is a perfect opportunity for you to make an early contribution to the Junior Carpinterian Fund. Be sure to read your program to keep updated on all the past Junior Carpinterians. They are all pretty amazing. Now, we'll go in alphabetical order. I'm going to read a little bit about each finalist. Catherine Cleek. Catherine has a 4.6 GPA, with many of her classes being honors, AP, and dual enrollment college classes. She has a passion for dance and plans to pursue a career in it. She has already received numerous awards for dance and also 4 high-level dance scholarships. She currently travels 4 days a week to Los Angeles for higher-level dance training. Her top school choices are UC Irvine, New York University, and Chapman, all of which have outstanding academics and dance programs. Congratulations to Catherine for a great high school career, remarkable potential for success in her future, and for being named a Junior Carpinterian finalist. Virginia Frausto. Virginia plans to become a traveling doctor in third world countries. She has built a resume to support this goal with her 4.5 GPA, which includes many honors, AP, and dual enrollment classes. Virginia has a desire to help low-income communities, particularly in Panama and Mexico. Her interest in this area has contributed to her 400 hours of community service, and she received a scholarship to participate in the Floating Doctors Mission in Panama. Off campus, she is a youth leader in her church, and she volunteers at the Children's Project, the local library, and a homeless shelter. Congratulations to Virginia for a great high school career, remarkable potential for success in her future, and for being named a Junior Carpinterian finalist. Amy Perez. Amy plans to major in environmental science with the goal of working for a nonprofit and with children. Amy is a scholar athlete carrying an amazing 4.6 GPA while playing basketball, water polo, tennis, and being a member of the swim team. She volunteers helping incoming freshmen adapt to high school and is active in many clubs. Her greatest passion is for rabbits. She has been a volunteer for the Bunnies Urgently Needing Shelter for the past 6 years and an original member of Pause for a Cause. Amy is very serious about stewarding the planet, and she is a California Coastal Cleanup Day volunteer. Congratulations go to Amy for a great high school career, remarkable potential for success in her future, and for being named a Junior Carpinterian finalist. I'd like to just have each of you come to the stand and introduce your families where they sit at their table. You can do it from here.
Hi everyone, I have my mom and dad here tonight, Kathy Cleek and Stuart Cleek. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for this wonderful opportunity. It's been a great night and a great experience.
Hi, I'm Virginia Frausto, and today I have my wonderful mom, Candy Elisa Veraz, and my grandpa with me. And I also have, well, like she likes to call, my adopted aunt, Emily, with me. Thank you so much for being with me here today. It's a very special day that you guys took the day off from work to come support me, and thank you.
My name is Amy Perez. My family is sitting over at table 17. We have lots of them tonight. We have my 2 parents, Ruth and Richard, my grandparents, Dwayne and Julie, my aunt and uncle, Ellen and John, and my aunt and cousin, Barbara and Anissa. I'm so incredibly grateful that all of you came tonight for so much love and support. Thank you.
Again, congratulations to all 3 remarkable young women. It's my pleasure to now announce that the 2018 Junior Carpinterian of the Year is Virginia Frausto.
thank my mom and especially my grandpa. He's my hero. And I'm so thankful to be a part of Carpinteria City. I do plan to major to be a doctor. I plan to major in global studies, and I plan on coming back to Carpinteria as soon as I graduate to work at Samsung Clinic and to start my own nonprofit for those in need for medical assistance. So, thank you.
Could I have Vianney and Monica please come up to the stage? So on behalf of the Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce, I'm so excited for you and congratulations. I'm so thrilled with all of the finalists. They're just such a great representation of our future, and they're born and raised right here in Carpinteria. So congratulations.
So next we have Wade Nomura, Mayor representing the City of Carpinteria.
First of all, on behalf of the City of Carpinteria, congratulations to all three finalists, Amy, Catherine. I'm glad the city does not have to make the decision on who's going to win that award. I'd be gone otherwise. With this, I'd like to present to you this recognition on behalf of the city. And what I'd like to say also is congratulations to you for following a career path that I would like, working in nonprofits, becoming a doctor that's going to work in developing countries. I've been to 6 different ones so far this year, and I'm going to have you go with me on one of these trips to Haiti, maybe at the end of the month. So thank you.
Doss Williams, 1st District, Santa Barbara County Supervisor.
Okay, I'm going to be the first volunteer for the college, for the challenge grant. Anybody else inspired? If you have not yet been inspired, yeah, come on. Read those bios. If you're ever feeling bad about the life, the universe, and everything, I think you should just look at the bios of these 3 talented young women and realize that we, as my old opa used to say, the best is yet to come. There is greatness among us in our youth. And we should give a real round of applause to these 3 young ladies, but also to the parents and educators that helped them get here. So Virginia, on behalf of the county, I want to present this to you. But you know, you've heard all about her, but there's one, and of course she volunteers for 2 of my favorite institutions here in town, the library and Carp Children's Project. But one of the things that the bio left out that's really important is she is a leader with Youth Wellness Connection. It's a group of young folks who are trying to reduce the stigma around mental health issues. And so I think her participation covers all the bases, all the things that we love most about this community, but goes beyond convention. If you really are going to become a traveling doctor, you know, I'm looking for a way. I got a 3-year-old, and I'm looking for a way to spring her out of the first 6 months of the gauntlet of junior high. So you may have your first 2 volunteers 8 years from now. We're in, Virginia. Thank you so much.
Vianney Lopez, representing Assemblymember Monique Limon from California's 37th Assembly District. Vianney will present a joint resolution from Assemblymember Monique Limon and Senator Hannah-Beth Jackson's 19th Senator District.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to be here on behalf of Assemblymember Monique Limon to present this resolution, it's a little big, to Virginia and to congratulate her, her family, and really the community. As Supervisor Williams mentioned, I think anyone is a product of the community, and Virginia is a clear example of what Carpinteria is all about. So congratulations to Virginia and the community of Carpinteria for an amazing product that goes into the future. So congratulations, Virginia. And I also have, I have a resolution also from State Controller Betty Yee.
Blanca Figueroa, representing Salud Carbajal from California's 24th Congressional District.
Good evening, and on behalf of Congressman Salud Carbajal, he wants to congratulate you, and he's also presenting this certificate of congressional recognitions to the 3 finalists, but this one goes to Virginia Frausto for being Junior Carpinteria of the Year 2019 in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to the community, a certificate of congressional recognition. Congratulations.
I'd now like to introduce Dr. Roland Rotz, who will present the past Carpinterians of the Year.
As we get near the end, I keep thinking, maybe I should just talk faster. Then we'd get done faster. But at this time, I have the distinct honor to introduce the Carpinterians of the Year from past years who are with us tonight. One who is no longer with us is Dorothy Campbell, the 1992 Carpinterian of the Year. She will be missed. Now, each of you who are in the audience tonight, please make your way to the chairs in front of the stage as I call your name. You'll see them all lined up here. One of the things that I've noticed is over the years, it takes longer and longer to get to the front of the stage, so you may start working your way up now. All right, let's start with Fred Lemire, 1980. Thank you. See, he cheated. He was already up here. Love that. John Franklin, 1991. Where are you, John? Martha Hickey, 1992. Mike Lazaro, 96. And then we have Betty Brown, 1998. She was Brewery Boys' best fan. Next we have 1999, Donna Lemire. And then we jump up into the next century, 2001, Mary Beth Carty. And then 2002, Doug Treelor. Skip a year, 2004, John Welty. And then skip another year, 2006, June Van Wingerden. I think they've all cheated a little bit. Everybody's kind of up towards the front. This is good. All right, 2007, our slideshow man, Dr. Bob Birkemeyer. You can thank him for my shiny teeth. 2009, Karen Graff. The one who's responsible for all this. 2010, Terry Hickey Banks. 2011, Wade Nomura. And then 2013, John Serda. 2014, Mr. Win-Win-Win, David Powdrell. Coming up the backside, notice his new eyeglasses. They match his shoes. Love it.
He's an art guy.
2015, Mary Crowley. 2016, Mr. Paul Wright. And then 2017, Osa Olsen. All right, are we all here? Now, I'd like you all to please stand so that everyone can see you. As you're sitting, we can't see you. And please give them an amazing Carpinteria warm round of applause. Stand up.
Okay.
These are your leaders and your stars. Everybody get their photos? Along with everyone else, this prestigious group is anticipating the 2018 Carpinterian of the Year. Just a minute. That's my drum roll. Can you hear it? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. And they will fill the empty seat in the front of the stage. All right? At this time, I am pleased to ask last year's recipient, Osa Olsen, to please come up and end our suspense.
Well, good evening all. I've got the mystery right here. First I want to tell you what an incredible year this has been. When I stood here last year, a few months into the year, because of our all-known things that happened, unbeknownst to us, I was speechless. I had no clue, and I felt there must be something wrong. You know how it is when someone waves, and you wave back, and then it's not for you. So that's kind of how I felt. And for the next 2 weeks, when people would come up and say, "Congratulations, Osa," and I would say, "Oh yeah, thank you," and then I'd start talking about something else, because I still couldn't quite embrace what an honor this was. And the love I felt from the community this whole year, I felt really loved. And actually this year has taught me to embrace and enjoy what had been bestowed upon me. And I learned how to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I say that to you tonight. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. It has become a tradition for the current Carpinterian of the Year, me, to introduce the new guy or gal. So here we go. This evening is the 61st anniversary annual chamber event honoring a Carpinterian for volunteerism or generosity or community service or accomplishment for the betterment of the community or all of the above. Okay. And we feel that it is important that we remind you about how we do this process, the selection each year, which basically is the same each year. The only thing that changes is the people that decide, that read all the letters and have the hard job of choosing and deciding. It's a different group each year, and they are anonymous, and therefore the suspense is immense. I shall turn the page. So tonight, it is my honor and my extreme pleasure to introduce to you the 2018 Carpinterian of the Year. It is also my responsibility to make it a little bit of a guessing game. So cross your fingers, because I have a tendency to slip. But I won't slip up tonight, I hope. I can start by telling you that this person has served in many positions, including president, board member, committee member, etc. for many of our local organizations, such as Carpinteria Education Foundation, Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce, Carpinteria Boys and Girls Club, Girls Inc. of Carpinteria, the site committee for the Carpinteria Unified School District, and many, many more. She or he has been said to be the perfect board member, always showing up for meetings, providing concise, solid input, advice with an always upbeat and humorous attitude. There are very few organizations that this person have not benefited, or few organizations that have not benefited from this person's generosity of time, money, energy, and talent. This person has given hundreds, probably thousands of hours of service to our community and local organizations. Her or his reliability, commitment, and generosity for the benefit of Carpinteria are unmistakable. Generosity is the key word here, a word often used to describe our recipient. This individual donates and contributes not only goods and supplies, but also time and talent. In fact, in several of the support letters we received, it was mentioned that it was a big surprise that he had not, or she, had already been bestowed upon him or her. So are we getting warm? Anybody has any ideas? Ooh, you do. All right. You get a gold star if it's right. I'll present it to you. It's on my badge. Okay. Our recipient's family came to Carpinteria in 1860, making him a sixth-generation Carpinteria. And growing up in Carpinteria, he was a member of the Boy Scout Troop 51, which was sponsored by the Carpinteria Lions Club. The Lions obviously made a big impression on him, a lasting impression, because he became a member in 1986. He served as a president in 1995 when the large building was being built on Casitas Pass Road, and he continues as a valued member of the Carpinteria Lions Club and also serves on the Carpinteria Lions Community Building Association Board. I did it. Oh, that was a hard one. And most everybody in Carpinteria is familiar with the ring guns and the dusty jugs.
Here's a great one.
Oh, he's coming, he's coming, he's on his way. Be ready here. He is not. But he's getting here. He's got his sash. And here we go. Like to say a few words and maybe introduce your family? I had to do this last year, that's a hard one. Would you like to say a few words?
You know, I was fudge. I was out in the audience and I was looking at all these people up here, the movers and shakers, the people who've done so much, and thinking, never be there. Anyway, I'd like to introduce, of course, my wife, Diane. She tolerates me, tolerates my jokes, and thank you, dear, very much. And my two sons are here. This is my son, Ryan. Wearing one of my ties. And this is my son Curtis with 2 S's. Thanks for that. That never wears a tie. I didn't want a junior, so I made 2 S's. In fact, he was going to be Curtis with 3 S's, but... Joke number 1? Of course, my son just announced that I'm going to be a grandfather for the first time. Anyway, I truly appreciate the honor, and frankly, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Yes, you are. But again, thank you very much. The town is, I mean, this is Carpinteria. You know, we have so many friends, and everybody. It just, it truly is a close-knit community, and it's been a love of my life, you know, just being part of something that's this big, and thank you very much. I have more family. My cousin Liz and Scott. My beautiful daughter-in-law. And Beth.
Cousin Chrissy and Mark.
Thank you. My brother Gary. Where have you guys been?
Well, Curtis, this is your family, but we are your chamber family. So with this, I would like to give you your official name badge, Carpinterian of the Year. And on behalf of the Carpinteria Valley Chamber, we have this beautiful plaque. Curtis really is the perfect board member, and I'm not the one who wrote that in his application, but by all means, for everybody that knows him, he is the perfect board member and just such a wonderful, wonderful addition. He's always there for us, that's for sure. So thank you.
Hello.
You stay. You stay. You stay. You can hold yourself. Have a little change here. And now we shall bring in Mayor Wayne Nomura. He's going to be representing the city of Carpinteria.
Curtis, this is for you. On behalf of the city of Carpinteria, we'd like to recognize you with this commemorative recognition. And it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, really, it doesn't get any better than this. I was at Carpinteria in 2011, and before that time, I played in the chamber golf tournament, won 4 times. Our lowest score was a 46.
Is that a brag?
No, it gets better. It gets better. After 2011, I don't even golf anymore, so you're getting to work. But congratulations to you, and thank you for all.
And next we have Does Williams. Don't forget the S. First District, Santa Barbara County Supervisor.
Well, I won't spend a huge amount on introduction, since if you don't know Curtis, if you haven't run into him, something's wrong with you. And you obviously haven't ever been to this event before. But I do want to call out a couple things that I really appreciate. Your work with the Education Foundation, your willingness to help nonprofits, including the Chamber, with your voice and with your linens. Hey, this is important. You gotta, and the fact that you represent obviously a lot of voters, as seen from those who are on stage, and that you're one of the only men that can pull off a white jacket in this day and age. So on behalf of the county, I want to give this to you and present this with you, and just say a couple things just about volunteerism, since this is what this event is all about, and as what a difference a year makes, right? I know you feel a little bit like less heavy around the shoulders, instead of having too much rain and a storm and then none at all. We're having just the perfect amount of rain, enough to regrow the hillsides, to get us a little safer. It's putting a little bit of rocks and mud in the debris basins, and our folks at the county are spending a lot of time cleaning them out, and a lot of your money cleaning them out. But things could not be going better. And looks like we're going to get out an hour earlier than we did last year. And this is the second one of these in 10 months. So can we give a round of applause to the Chamber staff for organizing this so well and doing 2 in 10 months? But there is one thing that does not change. As T.S. Eliot said, the perpetual struggle of good and evil. We are a community that has had to realize, maybe the hard way, that we are touched by darkness too. And in that, heroism and volunteerism are more important than they ever have. So for all of you Carpinterians of the year, please, you are still symbols to this community of giving back, and that giving back is more important than ever. Thank you so much.
And next, I invite Supervisor Vianney Lopez, representing Assemblymember Monique Limon from California's 37th Assembly District, and will present a joint resolution also from Senator Hannah-Beth Jackson, 19th Senator District.
And we're not related, but congratulations, Curtis, on behalf of Assemblymember Monique Limon, State Senator Hannah-Beth Jackson, and State Controller Betty Yee. I think seeing your face, the expression on your face as you heard you are the Carpinterian of the Year, is a clear example or a demonstration of the work that you do. You do it from the heart, and you do it for this community, and we thank you for everything that you do and will continue to do for Carpinteria.
last but not least, we have Bianca Figueroa, representing Salud Carvajal from California's 24th Congressional District.
Congratulations, Curtis, and thank you for being a great example to this beautiful city. And on behalf of Congressman Salud Carvajal, I would like to present this certificate of special congressional recognition for your invaluable service to the community. Good job, and keep it up.
And thank you all. And now we bring Karen back for the final words. Thank you.
Was that a big surprise? Well-deserved surprise, I hope, for Curtis, and he has such a wonderful gathering of family and friends over there, to his surprise, I hope. All right, so as we mentioned earlier, we are going to do the last raffle of the night. I want to point out somebody who's here tonight who was really important to us throughout a lot of the things that have been going on in our community. But in case you didn't get to know, John Palminteri here for the whole evening. He's been here all night. All night, John. God bless you. Thank you. Sometimes we just get a little bit of his time. Tonight he didn't have another date, so he decided to join us. Anyway, John, we thank you. We thank you and appreciate you in Carpinteria, because nobody remembers us but you. So thank you for that. Don't tell the rest of your staff I said that. Okay. So, spin the wheel. What? Close? Oh, you pulled it. Oh, you're. And our newest member to the chamber. That's pretty amazing. Congratulations. That's great. So, we would like to thank each and every one of you for attending and sharing our 61st Community Awards Banquet and the generosity of this event. And as a reminder, we are a recycle-friendly group, so we are collecting your badges. So if you would like, because we're hoping you're coming next year and years after, just stick them in the old basket there, and we'll use them again. There are valets that will help you to get your vehicle. And if you were awarded an award tonight, you are entitled to that centerpiece. I hope there's not 2 award winners at a table. That could be tricky. So look around. So in addition, we hope that you plan on attending our next event on January 25th, 2020. Can you believe that? 2020. For our 62nd Annual Awards Banquet. Thank you for coming and have a successful 2019. Thank